to the back a little bit more and got some more stuff beside of me, but we're going to focus on this today. And hopefully this is going to hold. I forgot to relick the thing. I do have some of my favorite things. I was like going, should I try to put them up? I found this stuff while cleaning up, and that's some of my things that I really dig. Oh, there's that guy. I should probably put him on the Lego thing. I got like a pretty good Lego thing. Oh, Zolat, but he's got a missing sword, so I don't know what happened to it. Zolat, look, see, this is the problem. I'm going to be wanting to put so much stuff up here, I'm not going to have room again. Speaking of Transformers Tuesday, we got Optimus Prime, another Optimus Prime. We got a motorcycle from something. One of my favorite figures. Oh, good, it's not broke. I thought it was broke because I know I have another one here. It's broke. I need to represent one of these guys, I guess. But probably not that one. This one's one of my favorites. So there's a lot of little favorites in here. Oh, yeah, he should go on the Lego thing. So I need to redo the Lego thing so I can have little Lego, easy to access figures. All right, so this is definitely one of my favorite Kamen Riders, since it's also Tokusatsu Tuesday, which is the word that Mark couldn't pronounce earlier, but I'm sorry, I didn't know that you couldn't pronounce it. I thought you knew what it was. Here's some of my other favorites. Let's see what we have in here. Speaking of Tokusatsu Tuesday, we got Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. In America and in Japan, this was the Gridman trying to twist his bicep swivel. So scared I'm going to pop it, break it. Okay, well, that one's not going to twist. Uh-oh, he's missing a hand. Oh, well. Or it's probably my favorite so far. It's one of the only ones I kept. Love this figure. Oh, man. These are just some of my favorite things. Speaking of Tokusatsu Tuesday, we got some more things here. That's not one of them. Alf. Oh, I kill me. Yeah, he definitely has to go out. He's just too awesome. I prefer this over the McFarlane one. Oh, this is those toy box figures. And then, of course, a Buzz Lightyear's in here. We got a Samurai, Super Saiyan, whatever. He's falling to pieces. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'll have to figure out how to pop him back together. Ooh, Robbie the Robot. He'd make a good little display piece. Here's the character opportunity was Bug for the longest time. He's got another arm in here, or another wing in here somewhere. I made this figure because back then they didn't have very much. Speaking of Tokusatsu Tuesday, there's Ultraman. I found his fist is back there. Here is one of my figures that I would like to put out, but I'm going to have to keep him in some kind of stand because he's not going to stand up. I've had him since I was a kid. He's missing some pieces like the chest plate and the belt. I tried to even use clay to keep the belt from popping off because it's so easy to. For some reason, the back belt's still there. That's weird. It's made by Empire Toys. And he had missiles on his feet. I'm surprised his firing fist is still there. That thing, I thought, most people lose it. But I had this since I was a kid. I can't remember if his name is Thor or what. This one looks like a Micronaut. That's why I have him in here. Whoa, she is getting ashy. What is going on? It looks like her plastic's breaking down. That's not good. I don't know what this one's called, but I like this one a lot. And this one's really cool. He's got that fluffy hairstyle and pretty cool armor. I'm surprised he's not broken yet because these things are prone to breaking. Here's one of my favorites, Zartan. And I always loved the Sunshine, not the Sunshine, but the Superstar Ken's smile. He had the dimples and everything. And this is on a, what was his name, Jack or Jake from the Live. He's got the Live body. I like how smooth and the joints are on these bodies. And then here is one of the coolest bats. It's the B-A-A-T, not B-A-T. And here is one of my favorites again. This is a box of my favorite things. Just in case like there's ever a fire, I can just grab this stuff. And the cats are like, what about us? Yeah, you got legs. There's things trying to keep themselves from getting. They're like, I want to be free. Okay, Ken, put your hand down. Ken's hand keeps on popping out. All right, here's another one. I don't think this is my favorite one because there's a definite figure in there that it's not one of my favorites. This is a lot like the other green guy I got. So it's something about him being green and having wings. So, and they have the same feature. You push a button. Oh, let me get his little So this is the coolest vulture ever made. I also have the 10-inch version somewhere. Oh my gosh, yes. I need this for a mix and mashers. Boba Fett's out in the car. I just saw him a few minutes ago. So here's one of my favorite mix and mashers, or whatever they're called, hero mashers. I love the way this Falcon looks. Black and red just pops. He's gonna stay out. I love these guys right here, sectars. This is the vehicle that my guy rides on, and it's brown, and it really does match him a lot. I mean, it does. I don't need to repaint it. It totally matches him. This is one of these guys from that movie, Titan AE. Here's a fish from something. So, yeah, that's not, I don't know. Some stuff in here, I'm like, what did that come from? Definitely one of my favorite figures. I love this guy. Oh, I love this one. It's B. It's Tokusatsu Tuesday again. We talk about that again. And this is a cool looking robot mech. Technically not a robot, it's a mech. One of my favorite, it's my second favorite of the G.I. Joes is Storm Shadow. I always thought that, especially this version of him, he looks really cool, like the original. And then my favorite Power Ranger is the White Ranger, and I got him in that, Tokusatsu Tuesday. We're talking about that again. This is really well made. I think this is SH Figure Arts. They're absolutely amazing. He's uber thin though, so he needs to fatten up. Here's a tail to something. Oh, it's a tail to the Goku. Uh-oh, he's going to turn into a beast then. I absolutely love the original Dragon Ball. It was so funny. When I finally got to see Dragon Ball Z, I was like, this is not funny. The original was so much funny. Here's a helmet. Oh, and Battle Beast. I love Battle Beast. This is one of my favorite of these rod blocks. Oh, and Calamity Jane. She looks so cool. Those guys are awesome. And yes, I made him into a Cobra Commander in my universe. This has always been one of my favorite figures. I don't know why he's in here. He's not one of my favorites, but I guess I put him there to represent. I don't know. So, put some things back in here. All right, so I know you're not here for that, but I just thought, hey, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things. And I'm like, if I put all these out, see, I can't really display, because I know that tonight the cats are going to jump up here again. They're going to... I woke up to them they've knocked some of the stuff down in the background. So that's not going to happen, but see, I got too much stuff to display. So I do want to represent from every category. Also, before I get on with this, well, maybe the things that can be like attached like Lego, like those guys. I got another one of these, and I just got it because I went over to the Dollar Tree, because I have an addiction to Dollar Tree. I think it's the rabbit from Bambi, Thumper, because I was feeling it, and it has ears like Thumper. So let's see what it really is. I was right. Oh, and it's flocked. What the flock? It's flocked. I didn't know they flocked these things. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I got the flocked version. I didn't know there was a flocked version. So, is this like a super rare one or something? I just know his ears felt like they were like they felt like bunny rabbit ears. Oh my gosh, they got the ears backwards. I guess, okay, so I guess rabbits can't put the ears back like that. But I remember how he had one ear bent down, and I was like, okay, I think this is him. Here it is, but it's a purple. So isn't a purple like only comes out with a certain set or something? Huh. Like I remember like the Bambi set was like, okay, these are all exclusive. Like you had to get them together with something. Special edition. Okay, I guess special edition just means flocked. I don't know, but I had no idea it was gonna be flocked. That's really cool. So I got a flocked one. That's awesome. So I don't know, is purple supposed to be super duper duper rare? Don't know. But yeah, he's cool. All right. So here's the thing. I did not have this. Oh, in Avian Savage, if you're watching this later, see, I got this figure. Thanks for the thumbs up. I got this figure you were talking about. I've had it for a while. It's got a little bit of dust on it. I like the figure. I do not like the Mechasaur, whatever you want to call it. I think those are a great idea. I just think they didn't execute it very well, and it falls apart too easily. They have these little hooks the hook around their waist, and I'm sitting there going, well, you got holes here. Why don't you just put a hole in his back and have it attached like that? I don't understand that. That's the same thing with like Zartan and all those GI Joe Sigma 6. They don't have holes in their back to attach those flying weapons with or whatever. I just thought that was stupid. All right, so it is Takusatsu Tuesday. Um, that's not Takusatsu. And it's also Transformers Tuesday. So let's look at this Transformers. We got the heroic Autobot Gears. Now, I was told that Gears had already come out, but this one's got a different paint color, whatever, and different head. And I didn't look it up, but one of my friends told me about it. And I was like, okay, so I don't have Gears. So when it came out for, I think, Legacy, I must have missed that one. I don't remember seeing it. I'm not like Gears is not like the amazing thing to me, but this packaging, I love it. I think do more of this packaging. This is a deluxe class figure. I'm gonna need scissors, I just realized, to cut those little plastic pane things. So we got his tech specs right here. His strength is 8. You don't really need a red thing, but you can use one. His smartness, I guess, because I mean, usually they just said this stuff. Now it's like they're showing pictures. So gears inside of a head, I'm guessing that means how smart he is. That's at a 7. His speed, you know, I'm just going from that, is a 6, and his firepower, down to 1. He has got like no, does he even come with a weapon? He does come with an energy blaster. All right, function, transport, sorry. Reconnaissance, nobody wins a war. Somebody loses. That's kind of makes sense. Gears is an antisocial, and Gears is antisocial, a self-proclaimed misfit, finds fault in everything and everyone, acts this way to cheer up as, wait, hold on. Acts this way to cheer others up. So tiny, the writing, I'm like trying to read it. As they try to cheer him up. All right, function, transport, reconnaissance. Oh, that's in a different language. So it's just the same information. So it was funny because I saw somebody who lives in Texas. He was at his Walmart, and they got stuff we'll never see. Ours doesn't carry any He-Man stuff. It doesn't carry G.I. Joe stuff. And he was like, had this on his thing. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, I guess we'll never see that. And then that very same day, that Monday, yesterday, I was like, voila, it is actually on my pegs. I could not believe it. Now, somebody else said that there's also another one in this series. It's Bumblebee, and that I got the better of the two. And I'm like, well, I do have a here, so I'm not hurting for that anyway. So I'm trying to carefully take it off the card because I definitely want to keep the card and keep it as intact as possible. They should make it like stapled on there like Japanese do. Love that grid background. All right, so there's the information in case you need to scan it. And I don't know, I don't know how they do it nowadays. I know that they used to have that scan thing on the thing. All right, so the tech specs are like the traditional ones. You got that. I don't know what this is about. They put this garbage in all of them now. It's extra paper. So we got the tech specs, or not the tech specs, the instructions. But yeah, it's like the original with the grid and everything, which I personally love. I like grids anyway. I mean, back in the 80s, like checkerboard and grids, that was all cool. At least it was for me. I remember my bicycle had those pads in case you like fall off your seat. And I had a checkerboard, and it matched my Vans. Remember the Vans? I had blue, white checkerboard. It was like light blue, dark blue, and white in a checkerboard pattern. Oh, there's something way down there too. So I got one more thing to cut out. Trying to figure out how to get it out without cutting into the plastic itself, because I don't want to damage it. All right, so this is going to go in the recycling bin, which I only have one container full for tomorrow. I'm sure if I get to cleaning up again after I finish with this, I just thought the light is so good coming in right now. I better go ahead and do this now, because later on I will want to do this and the light will be terrible. All right, so his articulation is pretty good. His head rotates, but he's got his backpack. Oh, he's got the fold-in backpack like, who was it I was playing with yesterday? was playing with somebody yesterday who had a fold-in backpack. So his head's on a ball joint, so he looks up and down, left to right. It can go all the way around if you just pull his backpack off or backpack back. Okie dokie. He's got a butterfly joint. He's also got a armpit joint that goes up 90 degrees. He can go around 360 degrees. He's got a bicep swivel. And he's got double jointed elbows that go a full 180. He's got wrist swivels. He's got like loads of articulation. He's got the swivel at the waist. Oh man, this is awesome. He's got the really good legs right here that when they did it on Optimus Prime back in like a few years ago, I was like, wow, that's such a great job. I really like how the wheels have folded in like a sandwich. That's really neat. Like you don't usually see the wheels right here on him. You know what I should have done? I should have found the other figure I have of him, the original, well, a reproduction of the original, or facsimile, as Marquis say here. All right, so yeah, so the legs are going to be great articulation. You can kick all the way up and all the way back, and it's hidden by this thing. That's such a great idea, because back in the day we had these little flaps on Gundams and stuff that did not do good. He can also do a full split in case he wants to join the cheerleading squad. He's got a thigh swivel. He's got a double joint knee here and here, but because of his, I guess it's part of the transformation. I haven't transformed it yet. I'm going to try to do it without the instructions. His feet, you can go a full 90 degree at the ankle rockers, so you can set him pretty well. Now this, it's got little hingey bone things, so I don't know where it should go on him. Let me get some drink real quick. Okay, the blaster, it's got a peg right here and a peg right here. So, I mean, I like to peg them into the body so that they can have their hands free. So he's got a peg right there. He doesn't have a peg on his arms. He does on his legs. So let's see, when he's not holding his blaster and he's walking around, there's a good story right there, but I'm afraid he chewed his arm. And I guess you can also peg it on back here. Okay, so that's a good storage, good storage point for it. And I still haven't figured out where this would go in this mode. It looks kind of like a shield, but it doesn't have any place to go. So I'm sure as soon as I get it on there, then it'll be. Oh, you know what? It probably goes right. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Right there. Why didn't? Okay. I mean, it looks fine like that. So that's cool. So I'm guessing that's where it's supposed to go. Let me look at his picture one more time, because that looks, yep, that's right. See right there? Definitely goes there. So he definitely goes right there in robot mode. So I don't know if it's supposed to come off but those wheels floating in, that's so good. That's such a clever idea. Such an idea there. All right, so let's transform him. Before I do that though, let's see what his height is. So his height is about, I'd say 12 centimeters at the highest point. Let me get his feet straight so he can stand straight up. So actually closer to 11 centimeters. And then for us in America, that translates to 4.5 inches. And I do have the other surfer one if you're wondering where that happened to that one. All right, so let's take his gun off so we can transform him. And I kind of remember what he looks like. So it's kind of intuitive. You just pull that off, obviously. Those obviously go down. I'm guessing, does it matter which way the head goes when you put it in? I like it like that, so he doesn't look like he's looking out the bottom of himself. This has to go somewhere. Oh, well, I guess it has to go there. There's the wheel wells. Oh, let's see. If I have a picture of what he looks like in truck mode, there we go. So I'm gonna look at what he looks like in truck mode, because the back is a little a-traditional. I'm guessing the arms just fold up into his cavity right there that I just created. So double jointed up. Yeah, that's nice. So fold them up, tuck them in. Oh, and they got little tabs right there to tab in. That's really nice. Hold on. Get that head to go down. Then this can come down a little bit more. These have to go into this and pinch. There, push them all the way in. And then this can pinch into place. All right. Now for the back kibble, It's obviously going to go like this, but then there's that foot in the way. So let me look at the picture. No, the foot's supposed to be like that, so... I'm thinking something has to happen with these feet. Oh, there we go. They flip up like this. So that's good, because I was about to say, they got to get all the way. Oh, and they fit right there in that part. Very nice. Wow, this is a great figure. Very nice. Okay, and then we got the wheels going to come out. And these are going to tab into that on both sides. And I guess the back just looks like that. Wow, this is an excellent transformer. The engineering on these things have gotten so good. You know, this kind of stuff when I was a kid was just unthought of. This figure looked like a hot mess when I was a kid. I still have, well, I don't have my original one. I didn't have the original. I just know my cousin Chris had almost all this stuff. And I didn't get a lot of the little ones. Because I feel like if I'm going to spend my money, I'm going to get like the Lamborghini and some of the jets and things like that. So I was going after the most incredible things. Because, you know, I didn't have unlimited cash. All right. So here we go. In truck mode, it's got this front. There's really something on the side. The back is a little questionable because that right there is a little, what is that? But hey, most people are going to look at it from this angle. All right. The top, that's so clever how they did that. And then the bottom. And let's see, is there a place for the gun in this mode? Because there's a side thing for a reason. And I know you can just stick it on the side, but that would look kind of sus going down the road like that. It's like, no, I'm not a transformer. I just got a giant gun hanging off the side of me. No, that's how it always is. So you can do that, but I don't think it should be. I'm thinking, is there a place on the bottom? I don't see one. He's got such a high thing, you could probably run over somebody and they would be like totally fine, except when he hit that thing. Something, is there something else like right around here maybe? Like right around there would be a good place to hide it, but I don't see anything on there that would tab in. Like no holes for that, and no, like, you know, there's parts right here, like that thing. There's that thing, and I thought, my brain was thinking there's something here and there, but that's way out of size. And then there's like a little, you know, sight on top of it. Trying to figure out, nope, there's nothing. I can't figure out anything. So that's really good. That's a very good design. Bravo to Hasbro, your team. You guys are getting so good at this stuff. You know, sometimes I like to dream about going back in time and, oh, I miss the good old 70s and 80s, but then we wouldn't have this cool stuff. I mean, I know you're saying yes, but we had cool stuff back then. I mean, I got some of the cool stuff still, but man, this stuff is amazing. Stuff I would have dreamed about when I was a kid right here. All right, so let's go back. First off, we got to undo the feet like that. Tuck those back under. All right, then we're going to tuck the tires in. Oops, we got to actually pull up on her. We got to get this to go out of the way. Okay, that's in the way. Then tuck the tires in. Go ahead and pull out his arms. And we got to actually unpeg. I forgot about that. Then we can pull out his arms. All right. There we go. And then, I guess we go and fold it. No. There's that cat again. There's is this, like, yellow and white tabby. It's like, not like mine. It's got more white in it. And he is making this really obnoxious meow lately. I don't know what he's doing. It's like I come out there and he's like, oh, there's a person here. Well, duh. So something about this. Oh, here we go. I was like, I can't quite get that. Okay, turning his head around. And then we turn the tires in. So that cat is totally distracting. A while ago, it sounded like it was in like danger or caught in a well. But I couldn't find Lassie to tell me if that was true or not. Oh, okay, so look at how those tires are. Those slits right there. Those slits, they actually go together. Dang, that's awesome. They have really, really thought through this. Okay, now you can bring his chest up. I don't skip chest day. Oh. Okay. That is one beautiful piece of engineering right there. I'm telling you right now. This is $25. Whoever said that they saw it there, oh, this is stupid. Man, go buy this. Definitely. I highly recommend this. I never really cared about Gears. I don't remember him in the comics or the cartoon. I'm sure he was there at some point. He was one of those characters that I didn't pay attention to. You know, the coolest characters that I liked as a kid was Trax. That was one cool one. I don't remember Sideswipe in the cartoon, really. I just remember Sideswipe was cool. He's a Lamborghini. Oh, there was that one episode where him and his brother, yeah, they were racing each other or something. I do vaguely remember that. And it could have been in the comics, so, sometimes I forget. I can't remember which one's which. Absolutely amazing figure. So definitely want to grab my other ones of these. Let's see, do I have one up here? I do. I have Black Panther. Huh. Well, that'll be another video for another day. But thanks to those who joined in, and I definitely recommend go get this. Go get this. All right, have a great day, and I hope you have a great Transformers Tuesday, a Takusatsu Tuesday, and I got burritos for Taco Tuesday. What other Tuesday themes do I have? I have Takusatsu Tuesday, Transformers Tuesday. No, you're not part of Tuesday. Lego Tuesday, no. Mech Tuesday, no. Treasure Hunter Tuesday. Treasure Hunter Tuesday. I think that was one of my themes. I haven't bought any treasure hunters in a while. I farmed them for a while in the wild, and then they just kind of disappeared. And I haven't seen any since. This was one of the ones, actually, I think I got it out of one of those from Marshall's. So I like how he has gold armor. He's a Triceratops, which I love Triceratops. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. Other than Stegosaurus, I think that's another one of my favorites. And his blade's really cool. He's just all around cool. I like this guy a lot. Got the little tail sticking out. Very cool. One of my favorites. So I think he's going to be definitely my little representation for these guys, treasure hunters. So we got treasure hunters. We got like Captain Hook, Transformers, not Transformers, some Korean cartoon. I got that red shoulder. I still have not fixed it. The captain's thing for that. Nope. Oh, Treasure Hunt Tuesday. That could be something. Because, treasure, I guess it is called Treasure Hunt, but I'm thinking, like, looking for treasure. Hey, maybe I can team up with my friend, Detector Mo, and see if he wants to do Treasure Hunt Tuesday. I don't see any other themes other than that. So I hope you guys are having a great Transformers Takusatsu Treasure X Tuesday. That's what it was. And have a great night.